To our last speaker of the night, the ever lovely Therese Chavez.
Tara, tara! Oscar! Okay, si Kelly! Si Kelly! Yeah, yeah. Oh, recording. Ah! Wala ka!
Good evening, everyone. I know I'm the last, so I hope you guys still have energy not to listen to me. Pero, okay, to start off, I actually did not expect to be chosen as one of the few who will be giving a testimony tonight. However, I feel very grateful and blessed to be sharing how 15 years of my experience here in OCGS, which was basically the majority of my life, has molded me into the person I am today. Our Christian Grade School taught me how to be resilient through the most challenging times in life. Studying and growing up here made me realize that sometimes things do not always go the way we want them to, and that ultimately we have to hold ourselves accountable for how we decide to live our lives, whether for ourselves or according to God's plans. God's ways or will has always been made clear to me all this time here at our Christian through the teachings of the Bible. I have to admit though that to me and my peers, it isn't always the most appealing option. I remember what handsome Dr. Lloyd Rizada said during the retreat that all the Christian principles and ideals are repeatedly lectured to us by our advisors, Teacher Grace, Teacher Ria. The very first thing is of course the gospel, the most important message we can bring with us from our education here at OCGS. Then, what is stamped next into our minds are the usual: no BGR, no drinking, no smoking, not too much makeup, no revealing clothes, no gambling, no crocs, all the no-no-nos. We know them by heart. But with all the boundaries and fences set around us, only the very brave venture into actually applying or testing them. We are so very closely guarded that we don't really know what it would be like once we set foot out of our Christian and into the world. With no one always watching over our shoulders and constantly stopping us from making mistakes, I imagine it would be unfamiliar territory. Admittedly, it is really tempting sometimes to just rebel, like just try and see what it would be like to be naughty, like really naughty. But I'm also kind of scared because the time will come where I know I will, as I said earlier, ultimately be answerable for the decisions that I make and the mistakes I commit and their consequences. I hear that the outside world would not be quite as patient and forgiving, and it will be the time to see if we can apply and appreciate what we learned in school. I just want to thank OCGS for the Christian training, guidance, discipline, faith, and fear of the Lord that she instilled in me. All the pleasant and unpleasant memories and emotions experienced and felt here in our Christian were all meant for the good. It is how my hopes and dreams were formed, where I understood that my plans should be guided by the Lord through the lessons learned in the classroom, taught by very able and godly teachers whose patience, understanding, and care know no bounds, whose example in excellence and humility is worthy of emulation. Here in our Christian also, I made lasting friendships bound by mutual interests, struggles, and issues. Always together striving to live by the school's tenets and always together in failing, but still together into becoming the men and women who will later on, by God's grace, make a difference for Jesus Christ. It may look like a tall order right now, but we know that with our prayers and the faith planted in each of our hearts, that this will come to pass. As I draw to a close, I would like to say that there are not enough words to articulate the immense gratitude and thanksgiving I have towards our Christian and the many opportunities she has blessed me with. I would also just want to say thank you to all my teachers and batchmates for being a part of some of the best years of my life. I hope that amidst the uncertainties you will all face, that you will find the one constant in life, which is Jesus Christ. Thank you and good evening.